Hi, IASvideos.com is presenting you simplified daily current affairs analysis. President of the Republic of South Africa was the chief guest at the 70th Republic Day celebration. Where can we find the roots of India-South Africa relationship? How are India and South Africa connected to each other in multilateral fora? How deep are the Indo South Africa relations in political, economic, scientific and socio-cultural spheres? GS Paper 2, Bilateral, Regional and Global Groupings and Agreements involving India and or affecting India's interests. In this video, you can find detailed answers for all the above questions. The above article has been retrieved from IndianExpress.com, dated January 27, 2019.
What we are providing here is just a 10% sample out of the full-length video. Visit our website iasvideos.com to join the course and to unlock all videos. We offer this pen drive course cash on delivery on Amazon.in too. Amazon will deliver our course to your doorstep.
Is the context about? India celebrated its 70th Republic Day with a grand display of military might and rich culture, diversity as the ceremonial parade rolled down the majestic Rajpath in presence of South African President Cyril Ramaphosa as the chief guest. This is the second time a South African head of state is chief guest for Republic Day. The first occasion was in 1995 when the late Nelson Mandela visited. Where can we find the roots of India-South Africa relationship? India and South Africa has a long and distinguished history of their friendship. It was from long back to the period when Mahatma Gandhi started his Satyagraha movement in South Africa over a century ago, but their relations have grown stronger since the end of apartheid in South Africa in the year 1994. India and South Africa have developed close strategic, cultural and economic ties over the decades. They also share an extensive energy and trade partnership. India stands the largest purchaser of coal from South Africa and both the country moving ahead since the South Africa's acceptance into the BRICS group in 2011. How are India and South Africa connected to each other in multilateral fora? India and South Africa have a long history of working together by coordinating their views and efforts in institutions of global governance or multilateral forums. BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. In 2010, the formerly known grouping of BRIC became BRICS with the introduction of South Africa. The BRICS Forum's valuable contribution in reforming the global financial and economic architecture is well appreciated by both India and South Africa. IBSA, India, Brazil and South Africa. Established in 2003, the IBSA Dialogue Forum represents three developing, pluralistic, multicultural, multi-ethnic, multilingual and multi-religious nations. India and South Africa appreciates the work carried out by the IBSA. G20. Both India and South Africa recognizes G20 as the premier forum for coordination in international, financial and economic matters and calls upon the world community to utilize monetary, fiscal and structural reforms to jumpstart the global economy. World Trade Organization. India and South Africa supports WTO as the sole multilateral mechanism on global trade, commerce and in the centrality accorded to the development agenda in Doha Development Round. On July 12, 2018, India and South Africa made a joint proposal at WTO. How deep are the Indo-South Africa relations in political, economic, scientific and socio-cultural spheres? Political. The comprehensive strategic partnership between these two nations was established through the Red Fort Declaration and reaffirmed in the Tshwane Declaration, hailed as an important mechanism that was contributed in the past to both South Africa and India achieving identified national objectives. In order to elevate efforts in achieving the goals set out in declaration, both the nations are set to celebrate its 20th commemoration of the signing of the Red Fort Declaration in 2017. Economic relations. Economic relations between these two nations have flourished since the establishment of diplomatic relations in 1993. From South Africa, India imports including gold, steam coal, copper ores and concentrates, phosphoric acid, manganese ore, aluminium ingot and other minerals. Over the decade, investment by the Indian companies including Tata, UB Group, Mahindra and a number of pharmaceutical companies including Ranbaxy, Cipla, etc. as well as IT companies have found South Africa as their preferred destination. Culture. In South Africa, the Indian Council of Cultural Relations has organized an intensive program of cultural exchanges throughout South Africa and also offered scholarship for South African nationals. Apart from the cultural exchange program, a shared histories festival organized as a public-private partnership is also held, and its 10th edition was held from August 30th to September 10, 2016.